New this morning, we are learning more about the next steps for the Arkansas American Legion Boys State.
Now, Boys State is ending their week-long summer program, but first they get to set up shop at the state capitol today, and Wake Up Central's Mikaylin Johnson joins us now with more. Mikaylin, good morning.
Good morning, Hayden and Karen. These young men involved in Boys State make and create county, city, and state government their own, in which they elect mayors, county judges, and as of Thursday, they have selected their governor. Today, that governor will get to come to the state capitol building and see what the job is all about. Clay Smith will get a chance to be in the governor's office today, walking through what the daily schedule of the governor looks like, and then signing the bills that the Boys State House and Senate may send to the desk of the governor during their time at the Capitol. Now, Clay and the executive director of Boys State say it was a chaotic yet worthwhile process for everyone involved.
The young men then have speeches, encourage men to vote for them, campaign during lunch, during breakfast, at night, in order to, again, gain the votes to become elected as governor. And that election then comes out with just one victor, which is our Boys State governor.
Countless guys were campaigning for me. When it just made my life easy. I had a group of guys to fall back on, and that was really something special that allowed me to become governor.
Now, separate from Boys State, Girls State is also taking place and wraps up today at 9:15 this morning. While Boys State has been at UCA, Girls State has spent their week-long program at Harding University in Searcy. Now, at the end of these sessions, 2 delegates are chosen from Girls and Boys State to represent Arkansas at Girls or Boys Nation in Washington, D.C., which will be held in the latter part of July. But Hayden, you've actually taken part in all of this, and you did it with someone special, right?
I did. I had a great time too. I got to go to Boys Nation, represent Arkansas. A good buddy of mine, Tabor Hunt, was the other senator from Arkansas.
You campaigned,
I
right?
did. I ran. I was elected by my peers all the way back in 2008, so 15 years ago. And a good buddy of mine, Tabor, now lives in London, England.
Wow.
So he's across the pond. But we had an amazing experience. Got to meet the president, go to the White House, see amazing things that a 17-year-old could only dream to see.
Well, and they say it does change your life.
It did very much.
True?
Lifelong friendships that I've met, folks who I never would have met outside of my hometown if not for Boys State. And I'm sure they're doing calisthenics about right now, getting ready for breakfast and then going to the Capitol. And that was so cool too, to go to the state Capitol and be able to meet at the time, our current senators who were actually in town. Met them again in D.C., which was an amazing experience.
Yeah, you said your friend, Tabor, you said he lives in London now?
He lives in London now, yes. He lives in London, England now.
Well, it's something really interesting. He's actually here.
Dude!
On a call.
Dude!
And he's right here.
Dude! What's up, man? Dude, I had no idea. What's up?
Greetings from London, man.
What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Holy, wow. Okay, I didn't know this.
Good to see you.
We did this because what you both did was very amazing. And Hayden, you were the most humble man.
Oh, this guy's the best. No, this guy's the best.
Now, ladies, I know that Hayden has told you about his experience at Boys State and Boys Nation, but what I suspect he hasn't told you is that in order to get selected to go to Boys Nation from Boys State or Girls State, candidates have to give a speech to the entire delegation of boys or girls.
Yes.
And out of all of the candidates, the 2 top vote getters get to go. Now, I came in a very distant second to one Hayden Balgate, who in our year was amongst the boys of Arkansas, was the #1 pick to represent Arkansas on a national stage.
Oh,
so I think it's no surprise to anybody that Hayden's doing the special things that he is now.
Aww.
Special things, man. Well, I just go to London, Arkansas every now and then for a report. You're in London, England. But it is so good to see you, man. This is, what a cool surprise. This is crazy. This is so much fun. I'm going to put pictures there we are at the Lincoln Memorial. And I've got some pictures of Tabor and me on Facebook. And that we've done. That's me. Yeah. And I've got some with Tabor that is just, it was so much fun. Man, what a blast. And we met, 15 years ago this week, buddy. Can you believe it?
Wow.
We
That's
did
right.
this for you too, and as Tabor points out, you had a great speech because your own mother is a speech teacher.
Oh yeah. Well, and man, we worked on. Don't listen to him on that distant second stuff. And we were in the same.
He was a
group
ringer.
together. Yeah. That's amazing, man. Man, it's so good to see you, man.
Can you believe this is happening?
Likewise.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm very, very shocked. I'm shocked. Folks, you should be proud of this native Arkansan. Fort Smith native, too. He's the man doing great things in England, London, England.
I love this.
All right, we'll let you visit and we'll go to Corrales. Thank you, Tamara.